Portuguese connection here in Macau. For any Portuguese wine company, this is the place to come to, because there's that relationship. And I think Macau is becoming bigger and bigger as a centre of interest for the Chinese to come here.
You're an Australian, but you lived in Portugal for 30 years. What keeps you in Portugal?
Oh, it's been a long time, but Portugal is one of the most viticulturally fascinating countries in the world, and still continues to be. It's the most densely planted viticultural country in the world. Has the most amazing range of grape varieties, and that gives a great authenticity to the wines of Portugal, great uniqueness, and very keen and interested in showing that to the world. And I think that's where we're going at the moment. We want to show the world Portuguese grape varieties and what comes from them, the flavours we get. Totally unique.
Tell me about Portuguese red grape varieties. What is it about them that attracts you?
Well, they're quite unique. Of course, the great ports of the world are made from them, from the Douro Valley, from the great Trigo Nacional and Trigo Franca. They're all part of the same family. Trigo Nacional is a great variety, fantastic colour, unique tonality to it, very purpley colour. You have other varieties like Alfachero, that's distantly related to a variety called Bastardo, which was originally French variety Trousseau. Very wonderful flavours, very cherry fruit flavours. You have Trincadeira from the Alentejo, you have the Baga from Beirada, you have some very poorly known varieties such as Tinta Chiada, gives very interesting flavours. So there's a lot of things going on with grape varieties in Portugal for red, and the wines have the most amazing intensity of colour and intensity of fruit flavours and wonderful ripe tannins. A unique experience.
Tell me about Viognier, your relationship with Viognier.
Well, Viognier is a variety, obviously not Portuguese. It's a French variety from the Condrieu region. I've always had a fascination with this variety, and decided to plant it in one of the vineyards that belongs to the company, one of the partners of the company, called Quinta-Antas, which has a soil very similar to Condrieu. Very poor, degraded granite soil on a ridge in this northern part of the Alentejo, and it's adapted beautifully to this soil. It's also fascinating because it's an archaeological site. Underneath this granite ridge we have a Roman necropolis, a Roman cemetery, and Roman villas probably, and all through the vineyard we have scattered different pieces of Roman roof tiles. Hence the name of the wine, Telhas, which means roof tile in Portuguese. But it produces great concentration. We make it in a very natural way, and it just does its own thing. And what you see in the glass is very much a product of that variety and that terroir, that